Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. Welcome back to Pog Slammer. Okay, so I am no longer baking alive in my own skin, thankfully. The sun has decided to take a day off today. I mean, it was still pretty hot. You know, it was like 28 degrees. It's really damp and humid in the air and stuff, so it's really sticky, but much more bearable, I'll be honest. Like, I even managed to go for a run, you know. I'll be honest, I went for a run yesterday as well, but it was horrendous. Today, yeah, not so bad. I managed it, but I realised as I came back into Prison Architects that I'm not sure what to do, okay? I mean, there's a few things I have in mind, so don't you worry. I've got a few things to do before I'm completely finished with this place. But, yeah, I mean, we've got some death row prisoners. We've got a new one coming in soon as well, which will be good. Hopefully their clemency is going to be a lot lower. There's a lot of decorating left to do, which is what we're going to do a little bit of today. You know, a lot of these rooms, they're looking pretty plain, okay? They need some new floors. There's the staff offices, you know, we never did those up for them, of course. And we need to put the arcade machines back in the staff room, because I think we had some in there, and they're not there anymore. If we just scroll over there, hold on. Where's there it is, staff room. You see, I think we had some arcade cabinets here. Which was unfortunately probably destroyed in the great power explosion of episode, what was it, 51 or something. You know, devastating explosion that killed that visitor's family, which of course we feel really bad about, because they were just here to you know, visit their family. Well, ladies are getting naked again. Yeah, they're just here to visit, you know, their family who were in the prison. I don't know who it was. I paid no attention to that, but you know, and They died a horrendous death in an explosion that was completely unexpected, and there was nothing we could do about it. Okay, so don't feel too bad. But I had a thought. We've got this tiny little space here, right? I think we might do something kind of fun with the space. I'm thinking we're going to build a very small cell block. Okay, and we're just going to put 2 cells in there. And probably just a canteen, I think. And then we're gonna see what kind of soap opera happens. I think we're gonna put a max security and a minimum security in the same place. What do you think? Could be pretty funny, right? Yeah, we're gonna that's what we're gonna do with this little space anyway. Once this tree's gone, I don't think it's gonna let me put the foundations down while the tree is still there. Oh, maybe 7 by 11. I'm not sure if that's big enough though. I think we may need to go into the forestry area a tiny bit, and we may need to come right down to the path and all the way along to the fence like that. I don't want to attach it to the power station, because that would be a very bad idea. But I do want to get as much space as possible, and unfortunately that does mean, you know what? Let's get rid of this bit. I think I prefer it to be, you know, back like that, really eating into the forestry area. It's apparently not going to let me do that because of that one, I'm guessing. There we go. Yeah, it's because I had that tiny bit there. Let's just forestry area is taking up all of this space, so you know what? Let's get rid of some of it. Where's the screw it? I'm not going to search for icons. I'm just going to do this. So it is only that top strip, so it's not the worst. But I'm just going to get rid of that bit there, I think. Maybe that bit across there, so that we can actually see it says forestry, you know. I'm a little bit picky like that. Let's do that. Yard. Oh, no, okay, we didn't want to do that. Yeah, the yard extends all the way around. I might change this. Let's change this, alright? It was fine when we had nothing in here, but now we've got stuff. We don't just want our prisoners... Oh, what is this? What is this? Abuse/threats. All entities can threaten and abuse other entities. This eventually leads to fights. An entity first picks a valid nearby target, e.g. enemy gang member, must be nearby and visible. Interesting. So they start shouting abuse at each other, and then they have a little fight. It's kind of cool. I like it. I mean, I've said it before, it's cool that you get these little booklets to give you a bit of information about the game, you know. I love this game, and it's fun finding out things about it. There we go. Right, let's have a look at what we're doing here then. So, forestry stretches over here. That's absolutely fine. This is yard. That's correct. We don't want this bit along here to be yard, or this bit along here to be yard. I really want to restrict the girls to using the yard facilities that we've made for them, you know, so that they're not just kind of wandering around idly everywhere. They can wander around in here because it's meant to be like a park, isn't it? So that's absolutely fine. Where's the yard gone? Yard. I need to add that corner back on. Get rid of that strip there, and all the way along this path. Now they can use these toilets. We are going to leave a little bit of yard just there, and this whole concrete area here. This is free reign. They can wander around that as much as they like. Let's turn this bit off yard. I'm just curious to see what happens. You know, when we really enforce them. What's the matter with this? That was weird. When we really enforce like where they're allowed to go, you know, it'll be interesting to see how they clump up, what kind of groups we get. There's 3 different yards, so you know maybe they'll divide up into their different securities automatically. Who knows? We'll see, won't we? Right, we need a jail door in this place. I'm going to put it there, just on the corner. Then the floor tiles, they can line up nicely. I think this has destroyed all of our nicely laid grass, unfortunately. Which is a shame. There we go. And let's concrete tile. Bang. Job done. Okay, yeah, this is going to be fun. You know, it's going to be like the Truman Show, except not the entire world, just a cell. And, who lets their baby... Hornibrook, what are you doing? Who lets their baby sleep with a t-shirt? That's a recipe for bad things to happen, Hornibrook. I can't believe she's in here for 31 years, right? She's got a baby with her. She has been in here for... How long has she served here? 16 days. Okay, not that long. But, I mean, 16 days in prison architect terms is probably like a year or something, isn't it? I forgot. I did forget that was going to happen. But there we go. But yeah, like, by the time she gets out, that child is going to be 15 years old. I don't think that's very fair on that child. Is it? Realistically. Like, that's... I mean, what would they do in that situation? If there was no one else to look after that child, and the mother didn't want the child to go to social, and she was deemed fit to look after the child, apart from the fact that, you know, she's a fucking criminal. What did you do, Hornibrook? Multiple crimes, including counterfeiting currency, bribery, and Okay, so she was just into the money laundering. You know what? I have a viewpoint that, like, violent crimes should be punished way more than non-violent crimes. And I don't know what she did in her money laundering times. You know, she may have got into a bit of violence, a few fights. You know, you've got to mix with a bad crowd to do that sort of thing. But I feel somebody who has committed aggravated assault. Let's have a look. Insider trading and blackmail. Natasha Subnati Braham. Actually, it is a very quiet and peaceful person. Okay, but if you or your family, someone comes too close, it becomes a predator. Well, apparently you're an it, Natasha. I don't feel that's very fair. She's only in here for bribery, perjury, and fraud as well, which yet again are not violent crimes. Like, Moon, voyeurism and perjury. Okay, Raina. So I'm seeing a pattern here. Okay, the parents who have been allowed to bring their babies in don't seem to have particularly violent crimes. What have we got over here, though? Oh, assaulting an officer. Here we go. Look, you see, false imprisonment. I mean, that was video game piracy as well. That's a weird story, that one. But rioting, 9 years. Mackenzie Mitchell, arson, 23 years. Fuck me. What did you set fire to? She looks like that girl in Orange is the New Black. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't watched it. Like, but there's a girl who looks like that, who she gets her arm twisted a bit by somebody, and she's very strong-minded. She does a lot of sarcasm and stuff. She's a good character. It's funny. It's a good show. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I think it's funny. So, why have our prices shut up so much? Is this no longer big enough? Oh shit. Can I cheat this slightly? Where's the forestry? Forestry? Forestry. There we go. So I guess our daily intake's dropped because it's a new day and we don't have the export total that we had before. Ha! Look at that. We cheated the system. All right, we have to have forestry written through the middle of our Brady Bunch-esque cell. But before we do that, let's go and do some decorating, because that was what I really wanted to do today. Okay, so this is our reception. Scummy as hell, right? I think reception would look much nicer with some white tiles everywhere, or at least maybe not nicer, but more official. The entrance, this can have some nice fancy floor in it, and just for shits and giggles, we're going to put metal floor underneath the metal detectors, because that's never going to cause a problem, right? Right, the warden is going to get some fucking fancy tiles. Did we unlock a dog as a guard or whatever it was as well? That was a thing, wasn't it? I don't know what happened with that. We'll just leave that there though. It's fine. He can have his pet in for the day. The accountant. Now, an accountant, he likes a marble floor, I feel, because it's he can look at the patterns and think about like the randomness of nature and fractals and shit like that. The foreman, he is gonna want just some good old fashioned stone floor. Okay. Oh, we can't do stone flooring. Sorry, can we? It's outdoors only. Concrete tiles. How about a ceramic floor? You can have a ceramic floor, okay? Nice and industrial. Not quite concrete tiles, but the warden, he's going to have a wooden floor, because he likes the smell and the sound that a wooden floor kind of gives off and smells like and stuff. But I don't know if there's anything else we could put in these offices to decorate them a little bit. I'll have a little think, but I think the hallway. Now, guests are going to come through this hallway, right? The day visitors for visitation, the friends and families and stuff are going to come through. So we're going to continue the white tile theme throughout, all the way up into the visitation area as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some fancy flooring here. The civilian side of this is going to have white tiles, and the prisoner side is going to have, I think, maybe concrete tiles. I think concrete tiles could look nice, because look, they'll match this bit up here then. And then we've got like a running theme, the way the floors kind of connect up. It's nice and obvious to see which side they should be on. This is looking fucking fantastic, guys. Good job. Honestly, we need to do these doorways as well, though. It's one thing I do kind of forget to do sometimes, is the doorways themselves. There we go, one there. How's the metal floor? Oh, yeah, that looks fucking great. Nicely done, guys, nicely done. Put some fancy tiles under there, shall we? And a fancy tile under there. I think that'll look nice. The holding cell. Now, we probably want this to be kind of scummy, right? Maybe, it's already concrete floor, isn't it? I guess we could leave a concrete floor, It's just a holding cell. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. We've got our beautifully decorated rooms here, and the visitation centre is coming along nicely as well. Now, parole rooms. How about... can we, just out of interesting, can you... Oh, you can. So you can tell it to just put certain prisoners in certain parole rooms. That's kind of interesting. So you could force, like, more maximum security paroles, I guess, if you had a huge stockpile of them. But of course, we don't, unfortunately, have a big stockpile of them, because we did, in fact, bust through the entire stockpile. But I'm going to continue this concrete tile theme running through these corridors, I think. Because it just creates a nice sense of consistency, doesn't it? Let's get rid of those, though. I also want to put down these metal floors, and we need more metal detectors, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, they only go indoors, so... Yeah, we definitely need some more metal detectors. We're kind of slacking on them a little bit, right? I don't know when that happened, but at some point, we just stopped putting metal detectors down. And it's probably one of the reasons why our girls are so kind of able to get shit round the prison, because we just didn't think to cover those situations. We're burning through a lot of money right now. Okay, I'm just going to speed the game up a little bit. There we go. So we've got $6 grand left. We're doing well, though. We've got a lot of floor down. I'm going to come down here while they're doing those floors, and we wait for this little influx of cash and our new death row prisoner. I'm going to start putting down some lights and shit, In fact, let's do a bit of planning first. That's a good idea, isn't it? It doesn't cost anything. We can we'll leave the game running at 2 speed. But I think what we're going to do with this place is, like I said, 2 cells, okay? So 2 single cells, possibly on opposite sides of this place. So maybe like that, and like that. Oh, here come the girls. They really want a shower, look. Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw that. I saw that. You've got a knife on you. Search this prisoner. She's got a fucking knife on her. I saw it. Somebody search this prisoner. Guards. Guards, get here. Search this prisoner. Come on. I saw that. I know it was you. Yeah. Fuck you, Aubrey. I'm kind of tempted to put you in Supermax. In fact, fuck it. You're going in Supermax. You were trying to take a knife in the shower. I don't care if you're only in here for 4 years. You're going in Supermax, my girl. Right. I think we've just saved somebody's life. You know what? We should probably, while we're thinking about it, we should probably just check the informants quickly. Are there any snitches anywhere? Have we got any more snitches? We got quick. Doesn't look like it. Volatile. Skilled fighters. Oh shit, have we only got 1 protective custody prisoner left? We have. Fuck. Okay. I can't see any in here. Of course, it is a mess of perks and abilities and God knows what fucking else is going on. We'll leave the game on pause though. We're about to get our new prisoners in, which is going to be good. Of course, we've lost Holly because, you know, Amelia decided to kill everybody. But it looks like Alyssa has managed to get herself 100% coverage, which is perfect, you know. We can find out a lot about what's going on. What was that noise? We just completed something. What was the noise? Was it just a new day, or... I don't know. That noise always confuses me. I'll be honest. It's something about it. It sounds like we're completing an objective, and that's what I could have sworn the noise was, but I don't see any objectives that would have been completed, so never mind, eh? Right, how's the Brady Bunch box looking anyway? Let's get our planning down. And I don't know why I keep calling it the Brady Bunch box. I guess it's just because it's like a TV show and we're going to be watching them and stuff. But we need a shower. The shower only needs to be big enough for 2 people, right? Does a shower have a minimum size? I don't think it does it? Let's have a little look. Shower. No, it doesn't. Cool. Alright, so the shower is going to go across here. I know it seems a little bit unreasonable, but what we're going to do is put showers back to back there, okay? And then there's going to be a little path down the middle, just like that. The cells are going to have doors there and there. And this whole area here, it's going to be canteen and stuff. Now let's have a little think. We want to give them a canteen. I think we want to try and give them a job room as well. Like maybe a cleaning cupboard. Is there a minimum size? 3 by 3. Okay, so what's canteen? No minimum size in the canteen, but cleaning cupboard is 3 by 3. Right. I really would like to try and keep them like completely contained in this area. You know? So there we go. That would be the cleaning cupboard. And there'd be a door just there. They've got toilets and stuff. They'll have food. They'll have entertainment. I think we might be able to do this, you know. This could be pretty funny, couldn't it? Maybe we need to do an airlock rather than this single door. I think that's probably a good idea as well. If we do an airlock, put a staff area in the middle, and then we can keep them inside here. We're gonna put down some of these walls as well. I think this is probably what we want to do with the place. Oh shit. What the fuck is going on in here? Oh, for fuck's sake. I knew there would be a snitch somewhere. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck me, on the plus side, we've got another death row prisoner coming in tomorrow. Where's our new one? We've got visitors. Sandy. Oh, wait, Sandy? Who was Sandy? I don't know who Sandy was. Where's our death row prisoner? I didn't see them coming in. What have we got going on in here? Oh, here she is. Flower Red Avena. Sentenced to 89 years for murder, armed robbery, GBH, murder, GBH, and criminal damage. She's 49 years old, and she is never leaving this place. Ever. She does, however, have an annoyingly high clemency rate of 42%. So we're just going to have to see what happens with her. For fuck's sake, why? Who killed her? Oh my god. Laura Lady Nixie Little. A grandma just itching to get back to her World of Warcraft game. The name caught me. Look at the size of her. She's not little at all, is she? It looks like she's going for a poo or something as well. She's in it for more armed robbery. There's a lot of robbery there. Maybe by armed robbery they actually meant, like, in the World of Warcraft. Maybe it's a situation where she, like, mugged somebody for their weapons and stuff. And then, you know, they phoned the police, and the police didn't realise that actually they were just talking about their World of Warcraft game. You know, and they took it all serious, and they came and arrested her. So, but I think that's a good place to leave it for now. We're getting around the donut with the decorating. We're going to have to get all the way around it at some point. The Brady Bunch box is going to be completed, which we're going to be able to decorate with, you know, all kinds of nice shizzle. And, yeah, we will have to see what happens in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video.